What's up, Guru Gang? Welcome to the Inner Sanctum. I'm Yoda Guru. Come on in, sit, stay, relax, put your feet up, grab a couple snacks, have yourself a alcoholic beverage, your choice, your prerogative. My sanctum is your sanctum, and enjoy my reaction to episode number 17 of the hit sci-fi series Babylon 5. And this episode is titled Legacies. So let's not waste any time and get into the reaction of episode 17. We're heading near the finish line to the to episode 22. Just a few more episodes to go until season 2. So looking forward to that, and also to episode 20. Which I'm looking forward to with Babylon Squared, the definitive episode in which I was literally hooked on this series. What got me going to season 2, which I look forward to. Yeah, and it's a pivotal episode in which it connects to season 3. I'm not going to spoil it, but it's awesome. So, like I said, let's not waste any time and get into reaction episode 17. Before we do, if you enjoyed any of my content, whether it be from my Inner Sanctum channel or YG Anime channel for all things anime, like right there, check that out. Help support both channels. And like I said, if you enjoyed either content for either channel, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell in order to be notified of any future videos being posted on either channel. And like always, if you're watching this ahead of time, before it's posted on my channel, Inner Sanctum channel, or any videos per se when it comes to either my YG or Inner Sanctum, then you're accessing my early access from Patreon, only $3. Check that out. That link, along with my social media links, along with my 4 volumes of So Says the Guru. Working on volume 5. Link to my Amazon KDP. So look for that when it comes out by volume 5 of So Says the Guru. All those links located underneath this video in the description section. And with that said, let's get into episode number 17 of Babylon 5. Title of this episode, Legacies. Alright, here we go.
I still don't understand why we have to lay out the welcome mat for these guys.
When the greatest warrior leader the Minbari ever had dies suddenly while on
the warrior cast
displaying his body to every Minbari from the Euphrates sect to the home planet. Sounds like war drums to me.
Minbari vessel coming through.
A war cruiser. Never thought I'd see one of those again.
Sinclair having flashbacks.
Oh my God! It's a trap, Mitchell! I got a clear shot!
Well, they're still big and ugly.
Yeah, that's good right there.
Who's this? Oh, she's stealing stuff. Uh-oh.
Hey! Hey, come back here!
Yep. Uh-oh. Telepath?
Get Dr. Franklin fast. You know this girl? No, she's just taking a mind burst.
Mind
She's
burst?
a telepath.
Oh, okay.
The Minbari's coming in with her gun ports open.
That's
She's
not
on
good.
for a fight.
What a way to introduce themselves.
Recommend we activate the fence grid just in case.
Agreed. This is Babylon Control to Minbari war cruiser in Gata. Your gun ports are in attack position.
We are on a peaceful mission, Commander.
But their gun ports open.
Ports open.
We have no interest in explaining our ways.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, there has been a misunderstanding.
Dylan.
If you will scan the ship, you will find that the guns are not active.
Confirmed.
It is
Good
only
intentions then.
to show they carry the body of a great warrior leader. Do you not also have something in your military tradition?
Yes, the riderless horse, the missing man formation.
It is no more than that. But while they are parked alongside, the captain will certainly comply with your order to close the gun port. We'll both join me there, of course, to honor Bremer's memory, to welcome the cortege.
We'll be there.
Readings are all normal, except the EEG.
What happened to her?
She took a mind burst. If you're born with your psi talent active, you learn early on to block the noise of other minds.
But sometimes the talent is latent until it's triggered.
Doesn't know how to control her powers yet.
She didn't know what was happening, and her mind just ran away and hid.
She was committing a theft when she went down. She's under station jurisdiction until that is dealt with. She's not going anywhere.
You're not being reasonable.
Fine, it's my call and I'm making it.
Excuse me,
Oh.
but until then I'm ordering you out. Both of you.
Talia and Ivana had differences of opinion about what to do with her.
Jeff, I can't believe you're really going to attend this ceremony. I mean, this Brahma guy planned to lead the attack on the line.
I know. He commanded one of the ships that splashed my team, but
Ooh.
the war is over.
Ambassador de Len.
Ali Naroon, I welcome you on behalf of all Minbari on this station. This is Commander Sinclair, Lieutenant Commander Ivanova, and Chief of Security Garibaldi. The commander has arranged the place in which the Shai Elite may lie in state.
It is a worthy thing to honor the Shai Elite. Thank you.
And worthy that you would honor the importance of this place with his presence.
Mr. Garibaldi and I will escort you to the area we've set aside.
Tell me, who is Elite Neroon?
Bremer's aide, an executive officer. He served the Shai Elite for more than 15 years. Very much like you to be present at the viewing of the Shai Elite's body tomorrow.
Of course.
His body is being displayed in this way.
It's not traditional.
It is most unusual.
Hmm.
The Star Riders, his clan, insisted on it.
The land is suspicious.
My preferences were not under discussion, Commander.
How's she doing?
Oh, she's coming around. How do you feel?
Uh-oh. Talia is trying to help her.
Now relax. Imagine a wall inside your mind, behind your eyes, buildings.
Advising her, teaching her. Oh, they're just calming down.
It's better.
Hmm.
She can't control her talent. She's broadcasting every thought in her head.
Computer access Belden, Elisa. Came here 2 years ago with her father, both Earthborn. She was 12. Mother's death recorded on Earth 6 years prior. No further information.
Her father died last year. She's been living on her own and down below ever since.
Am I under arrest? My mom died young too, same as yours.
Stop that!
Oh.
What's the matter?
She's reading Ivanova.
You must never read someone's mind without permission.
But it was so plain.
As I said, she needs to be properly trained.
Hmm.
The sooner you're with the Psi Corps, the better you'll be able to deal with this gift of yours.
Keep me informed of her condition.
Lieutenant Commander, is there any particular reason why you're interested in this case?
Yes.
Personal reason.
She's not leaving here, Miss Winters. Not as long as I have anything to say about it.
Ho ho ho.
Commander!
Elite, I trust you found everything to your satisfaction?
There are procedures that must be followed. You will keep all other races, especially humans, away from the area until the viewing ceremony.
Wants humans
Don't worry, my
away.
security team-
Neither you nor any of your officers will interfere with them.
Oh, now, just a minute.
Mr. Garibaldi. This is my station. I don't take orders here.
Impetuous.
Ooh.
Is this how you reacted on the line, Commander?
Uh-oh. Bring out the past up.
It's
Ho
been
ho
my
ho.
experience that discussions of
Delenn stepping in.
only interest you.
I have a station to run. Now, if you'll excuse us.
Honor ceremony.
This was the greatest of us. Warrior. Leader. The hero of the line. Fought with honor. Bravery. And with vision. He belongs to the ages.
Where is the Shai Elite?
Uh-oh. That's not good.
What?
The body is missing.
Where is the Shai Elite's body?
That's what we're going to find out. I've launched a full-scale investigation.
This is a grave offense, Commander. Body of the warrior.
It's like a desecrating the dead.
Reverence.
Branma's death was a great sorrow to us. To lose the vessel of his soul will bring his clan's fury upon you.
Another war.
It is not our way to let a single clan dictate Minbari policy. We will appreciate your best efforts to solve this mystery.
To lend the voice of reason, calming things
Allow
down.
them to get on with their investigation.
Does he want to start a war intentionally?
We found a young girl, an orphan. She's been living in down below. And it turns out she's a telepath. Miss Winters wants to send her to the Psi Corps immediately. I believe she should have a choice in what happens to her.
But does she have any other choice?
Possibly. If we can keep her under our jurisdiction long enough for us to find it.
Or why about wanting to help the girl?
Do what you think is right. I'll back your play.
Yes, sir.
Why would anyone want to take Branmer's body? If he was that highly regarded.
Minbari have high regard for him.
But no one's come forth to claim credit for taking this great general's body.
The last thing he wanted to be. Before he became a warrior of the Star Riders clan, Branmer was a high priest of the religious caste. Holy war against Earth forced him to become a war leader.
Don't give the backstory.
He believed in the rightness of the war.
I've heard it was the religious caste who issued the surrender order. Branmer agreed?
He obeyed. But there are still warriors who resented.
There are Minbari who disagreed with the war stopping.
I get the feeling that room's spoiling for a rematch.
We will see.
How can you even think that we might have had something to do with the disappearance? Why? Why should we?
Tucking the tough, Garibaldi.
The Narn regime has accomplished many things in its glorious past, but body snatching isn't one of them. Why don't you ask in the alien sector? I'm sure you could find someone there with an interest in dead bodies.
Oh, no. Not the carrion eaters.
We should get you some more outfits before your trip back to Earth.
And the Psi Corps pays for all this?
Of course. The Corps takes care of its own. Why don't you tell her what else the Psi Corps does when it takes care of someone? Isn't any of your concern? Yes, it is, and you know why it is. Now, why don't you let me talk to her for a while?
She doesn't want what happened to her mother happened to the young girl.
Psi Corps doesn't sound so bad. I don't understand what you have against them.
Did she tell you what the Psi Corps does to telepaths who don't want to join them?
Yep.
I'll tell you a story. It's all about a woman who fell in love.
Her mother,
had children.
Ivanova's mother.
Simple dream. Just one problem. She was a telepath. She loved her husband and her children, and she refused to leave them. There was only one way they would let her stay with them. Every week, for 10 years, they injected her with drugs that suppressed her telepathic talents. Every day she died a little, until she finally ended it by taking her own life.
The harsh reality.
And you have every right to know everything about them before you decide to join them.
Yeah, but I don't have much of a choice here. Do I?
You have a choice.
I'm investigating your options.
Mr. Garibaldi, what have you discovered?
Does the term "not much" mean anything to you?
I was promised a complete investigation.
I think he's responsible for the missing body.
Better take a look at this. I found that outside the Patmaras quarters.
This is a piece of Branmer's burial robe.
Ooh.
This is nothing to me.
It was found on the deck directly outside these quarters. This material is from the burial robes of an esteemed Minbari leader. His body's been stolen.
And so?
What did you do with it?
I have heard nothing.
Then I'm afraid I have no choice. I'll have to make a deeper inquiry. I'm going to have to insist that you all have your stomachs pumped.
Oh.
House, of course, would be decorated entirely to your taste. In style
talking to Natoth.
if you prefer. We are prepared to be extremely generous.
And what services is she supposed to render?
I was making an offer to Elisa, not to you, Lieutenant
Ooh.
Commander. All we ask is a small sample of blood and tissue every say, twice a month.
Blood and tissue sample for the Narn.
Of an entire breed of non-telepaths.
Ooh, Narn telepaths.
I'd have to live on the Narn homeworld. But it sounds interesting.
You'd probably be the only human there.
She's reading Natoth's mind.
I'll talk to you later.
What happened?
I peeked into her mind. I know I'm not supposed to, but...
What was it like in there?
Cold.
Ooh.
Ugly.
Next time, you can do the stomach pumping of a Patmaras. Had to burn 2 lab coats. Forget ever getting the smell out of it.
You didn't find anything?
No, none. The carrier.
Yep, they're innocent.
Definitely just not Minbari.
Stomach contents. Ranmer's body must be found. If your man Garibaldi cannot handle the assignment, he must be replaced by someone who can.
Mr. Garibaldi will do his job.
If Mr. Garibaldi fails in his search, I may find it necessary to have my ship assume the job
Well.
of taking this station apart.
Another war.
I don't take kindly to threats.
I do not make threats, Commander.
I bet Natak might up her bid if she saw those test results.
I thought you didn't like contact with the Narn mind.
I don't have to go into their minds. I just have to give them the biogenetic samples they want.
Is she playing everybody? The highest bidder?
Just because your mother didn't cooperate,
Ooh.
like your friend Ironheart, you leave him out of this. Don't you dare.
Getting personal.
Stop it! Stop it, both of you! Arguing over what you want. You don't care about what I want. You don't even ask.
What do you want?
To know the truth about all my choices.
Hmm.
Is that all of it? Narn, Psychor, the drugs?
No. There's one more possibility you should consider.
Talk to the land? Talk to the voice of reason.
For the Minbari, psi ability is considered a gift. Therefore, the use of it is extended as a service to those who have need of it.
They're not paid?
That's all she's cared about, being paid.
It is a calling. It's enough for them to be of service.
Then how do they live?
Those who wish to help others, to serve others, are greatly respected within our culture.
I looked into a Narn mine today. It wasn't pretty.
Apparently, non-human minds can cause a problem for someone who isn't trained.
Yes, I have heard this.
Oh, she's reading Delen's mind. Oh.
I think we should go.
Did Delen take the body?
Is there something going on around here by the dead body?
Uh-oh.
Yes, why?
I saw something about the body. I know what happened to it.
Delen is involved, I guess.
Mr. Garibaldi, I need to see you immediately.
Sinclair's room. Oh! Uh-oh. That good.
Lights.
Oh, it's him.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Everywhere has been searched, but here.
Why would they hide a body in his own room? Sinclair's room.
I searched these quarters personally with Ambassador Delenn observing. I wanted to make sure everything was on the up and up.
Escort the elite back to his quarters. We'll continue the search without his help.
Will do.
When I was talking to Ambassador Delenn, I looked inside her head. And I saw something. She covered it up real quick, but Commander, she knows who took that Minbari body.
Okay.
She knows where it is.
Twist.
Shipping something home, Ambassador?
Just some personal possessions.
Oh, what's that? Like a
I think we need to talk.
like a bottle, a cremation bottle?
Quite a trick. Stealing Branmer's body and cremating him.
Yeah, okay.
Why?
He's a priest.
As a member of the religious caste,
Yeah.
as I told you, he was a reluctant hero. He only became a war leader because he felt it was necessary for the sake of the Minbari people.
She felt it was right to do.
He told me that when he was called, he wanted only a simple funeral. He did not want to be a monument to war. I decided to carry out Branmer's wishes. His ashes are to be sent home. He will be scattered in space. A rift between the religious and warrior castes began when our warriors were ordered to surrender.
Oh, because of Sinclair.
What about Naru? I promised we'd tell him what happened.
Then we will do so.
How's Naroon going to be able to react? Oh,
You had no right to touch the Shire Elite's body. He was
No.
born in the house by right of his father.
And religious.
not well, apparently.
You ignored his request to be cremated and have his ashes scattered in space.
Ooh, Dylan's shutting it down.
Disobeyed not only your own war leader, but one of the greatest of our religious caste. You had to have your military spectacle.
Ooh,
installed
Dylan is
here.
pissed. Ooh.
Dishonored by your actions.
He knew it was wrong.
For yourself?
I speak for the entire Grey Council. You will support my statement that his body was transformed. That is a direct order of the Grey Council. Do you understand?
He doesn't want to, but he's forced into it.
I understand.
You will apologize to Commander Sinclair privately for your behavior.
Well, that is a major pull.
Satai Dylan. There was no cause for me to attack you, Commander. Even less cause for me to threaten this station. I am ashamed to admit that my feelings for the Shire Elite led me to act improperly.
I feel some responsibility toward the Minbari people. There is no higher testimony.
They're both having closure right now. Two embattled warriors just hashing it out.
Cranmer's life was more significant than his battles. Let the warrior caste praise his courage in war, and let the rest praise him for what he truly was, a man of peace.
You talk like a Minbari. Perhaps there was some small wisdom in letting all species survive.
They have more in common than he realizes.
Commander, do you think Talia and Ivanova would be really teed off if I decided to go with the Minbari?
She's going. She'll be useful.
I wanted to thank you again for helping me.
You made your own decision.
You showed me the choices. This is best.
I just thought I'd stop by and wish you well. I don't agree with your decision, but the commander is right. You could be a big help.
And they're looking out for their own best interests.
No.
Like proud parents. Seeing off their daughter.
Hi.
Hi. Just wanted to say safe journey.
Thanks.
When you looked into Delen's mind, did you see anything else?
Trying to get what about his past.
There was one other thing. A word. Chrysalis.
Chrysalis.
I don't know what it means.
It's a cocoon, I think.
Cocoon?
Very pivotal.
Weird.
Important to know.
Why would you want to hide that?
I don't know.
I know.
I guess I have to go. Thanks.
It'll be important for Sinclair's journey.
Chrysalis.
She's off with the Minbari. Alright, episode number 17 of Babylon 5, Talos episode Legacies. And it centers around the burial ceremony, the burial or the march of a very important general or a priest. Certain way you look at it when it comes to the lens viewpoint and then the runes, the one that was doing the the march of honoring a important man in that warrior caste, who was also the first and foremost the priest of that the Len was very fond of as like a mentor of sorts. A very distinguished Minbari, and two sides of the cast were at odds with each other, especially when they decided to end the war, the Earth Minbari War. That caused a rift, especially knowing Narun, who was part of that war, along with Sinclair, and there's still some animosity, some unresolved issues that are harboring for both of them. It's like a triggering PTSD, and it wasn't. It didn't help that the body of that warrior priest ended up going missing. And it took a fledgling newbie telepath who came on board Babylon 5 in order to survive and to steal stuff, who wasn't able to control her powers at first, to find out who it was. It was actually the Len who stole the body in order to cremate it. and her explanation was that the she was just basically uh, adhering to the wishes that he wanted to wanted to adhere to. He wanted not a grand gesture, but just a burial, a simple ceremony. Unlike Naroon, who is parading around to Almenbari, and 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 uh, and the land just basically gave Naroon a tongue lashing, and instead of outing him and just like basically going to inform the council of his wrongdoing, he just basically fall in line, or just as a member of the council. She has final say, and she basically got him in line, and you could tell by the look on his face, he wasn't really he is fearful, because she is has pull, and and uh, and this all ended up just having Sinclair and Naroon finally talk and show that the war between them is no longer. It's ended. It should have stayed in the past. It's just that the pain, the haunting reminder of what happened in the past is stuck with them. But thankfully, they were able to resolve the issues of the past, and we all know what happens. What we find out in not only in the future of why the Earthman Bari War ended, but it's gonna be interesting to say the least, knowing that the importance of the one word that that Sinclair found out from Elisa. I believe that's her name, the telepath, Chrysalis. It becomes a pivotal point in knowing, because someone else will be involved when it comes to the cocoon. So, yeah, I'll just leave it at that. It's a matter of importance if you all know what happens in future seasons with the Len. So, concerning the cocoon, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. So, hope you enjoyed my reaction to episode number 17, Legacies. If you're watching this ahead of time and before it's posted on my channel, then you're a member of my early access to watch ahead of time, and it's only $3 for my early access on my Patreon. So that link, along with my social media links, along with my 4 volumes, So Says the Guru, working on volume 5, link to my Amazon APP, all those links located underneath this video in the description section. And if you enjoyed any of my content, whether it be from my Inner Sanctum channel or YG Anime channel for all things anime, link right up there. Check that out. Help support both channels. Like I said, if you enjoyed either content or channel, make sure hit that like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell in order to be notified of any future videos being posted on either channel. So, with that said, tip my hat to you. Fist type high five. May the force be with you beyond, we'll meet beyond the rim. All right, later.